December, I on my core. This is the moment you're meant to know.
Hello, my sunflowers. How are you? How are you? And how are you? I hope you're feeling blessed and favored. Well,
Yes.
with that being said, as far as Rymir is concerned, excuse me.
Yes, we'll put up the lawsuit or legal document right up
Yeah,
here.
baby Cone just read that to me, and I just said, you know what? I have to come and I have to do a reading on this. It took me so way out feel that I had no other choice but to come and do
Fair
a
enough.
reading on this. I feel positive. I don't think Rymir would have settled if it wasn't in his favor. And for right or wrong, good or bad, I think the fact that Jay-Z, that 50 Cent was starting to be an interloper, I think it was better that they settled out of court. But I truly believe for whatever reason that they settled, it was in Rymir's favor. I don't think that he would have taken us down this road to just tell us I gave up.
Yes.
I don't buy it. I don't believe it. I don't. So I just think that it was in his favor. And so he's gone. Just like he was there. I was looking for him on Friday. Didn't hear anything. I was looking for him on Saturday. I heard nothing. I said, it's the weekend. Look for him on Sunday. I heard absolutely nothing. I looked at him on Monday. Still wasn't nothing, but there were rumors, Jay-Z didn't go to court, and I was finding myself mad with the system. I'm like, how is it that he gets to, this is by Monday. I'm like, how is it that he could just not show up? And when it was alleged that if he doesn't show up, that he will automatically be put as Rymir father.
Yes.
So I was feeling like, you mean to tell me that Jay-Z is this powerful that he could just not show up and obey the law? It was bad enough that one of my best followers said, he could taint the place where they gave the
DNA
the
test.
DNA. And I was like, oh, why'd you put that thought in my head? So for it to be legitimate and that he did show up, that he did do it, and that he is, and maybe they waited a couple of days. Yeah. Maybe they worked it all out that day. If I am your father, blah, 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 go into effect. And they signed it because you said this was signed on the 18th. So it was probably wrote out in an agreement. If it so happens that I see this, it so happens that if I am your father, I'm just paraphrasing in a way that I'm seeing it. Okay. Yes. But, it is, if I am your father, I will give you this. I will acknowledge it. I will apologize. I will do whatever with you and me right here in the court with the law. But in return, you will have to let this go. You have to swear by oath that you're willing to do this and have the papers signed up. And I'm sure lawyers got papers. It's in the court system. And if I'm not your father, then fine, you will just go away. He will have what he wants. And I believe it was an agreement made, and I believe that they settled it. That's what I see. What about you, baby Crones?
Yes, most definitely, because it just came out of nowhere. We was searching on the 18th.
We've been looking every day and nothing. Nobody was talking about it. And I said, well, it's the weekend, so let's just give it a chance. So now it's not the weekend. And it's Wednesday. So it must have just came out. His results must came back and they're letting us know. And I was saying then, where is Rymir?
You did, yes.
But I'm happy for him. He got what he wanted. He deserved it. If that's your father, every man and woman should, well, a woman, you don't have no choice unless, somebody stole your baby. In any event, unless it was a legal adoption where the mother said, I don't want to know anything. Don't contact, please. Then that It's the law.
Yeah.
That is it. The mother don't want to be contact. Disrespect that. If you still want to go out and try to find her and you get your feelings hurt, you get what you get. Right?
True. Because it was already written.
It's already written. She's already said, yes, I'm your biological mother. I gave you up. I didn't want you.
Yeah.
You know, because of whatever her reasons. I'm not ready. I want to start a new life. I don't want no children. But whatever her reasons may be. And in that case, I think the court should honor that.
Yes.
Because at least you know who your mother was. And she doesn't have to give her, she can give you her first name.
Okay.
But she doesn't have to give her last name.
Fair enough. That way you can't come find me.
You can't find me. You know, so if your name is Sarah, your mother's first name was Sarah. And that's all she's giving. Sergio. Doe.
Yep, Sarah Doe.
Sarah Doe. She does that. That's a sign she does not want to be found. And the same way with the father, if the father wants the same. I think that's fair. Okay.
Yes.
So anyway, I went on to that because I really wanted to make that clear to me, even as I was. But I think that whatever happened, I feel at peace with this. But let's see what the cards have to say.
Yes.
Because this took me by storm. I'm like, what? I was quiet because I couldn't even believe that he settled. But all of us can be bought if the price is right.
That's true.
You know, we all can be put in a position where we are talk or whatever, give up the ghost, whatever, if the price is right. That's what I believe. Last shuffle. Oh, what am I doing? I forgot how to shuffle right
You
there.
did on that
All
last
right.
shuffle.
All righty. Here we go. Yeah, I like that switching.
move.
Like that move, right?
I did.
Because I don't like the audience. That's what fell out.
Oh, okay.
I should let it go. But I wasn't finished shuffling, so that fell out. Let's see where it fit. It demanded that. I didn't want it, but it makes sense now that it's sitting out there. So, you know, whenever there's three, there's some kind of agreement. There's some kind of contract. So this is a 3, and it's also fiery. So this was a fiery emotional gathering. This is just what Miss Bonnie says. This is what I call my cards. Her name is Miss Bonnie. Miss Bonnie said that, you know what, it was a bright day. It was a good day. It was a settlement. It was a lot of tension, but it looked like it was kindled. And whatever it is, you see that whatever he did, he left it behind and he made an agreement because you see his hand is holding on one staff. So that staff is energy. And what I see is that he turned his back. In other words, I'll give it all up. And I don't think Rymir would have gave up anything if it wasn't in his favor.
No.
Death wasn't stopping that man. You could threaten that man. Death wasn't even standing up against him. You can threaten his family, put a lien on his house. Nothing stopped him. So I don't think that he was made. I think this was a good offer. I think he found out that it's right. And now I can say it. He did resemble Jay-Z, especially with the teeth thing.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he did with the shape of the head. You know, even he's the perfect complexion between his mother and his father. That's because true. Jay-Z was lighter, so he came out in the brown. I couldn't see, but his mother had more darker lips, so you see the pigmentation came from the mother, but the teeth, undeniable.
Yeah,
especially when they brightened them and they didn't look so stained. So he looked like he could have been Jay-Z's son, or at least a relative, or his son, or his brother, little baby brother. He looked like he belonged to the Carter's family. Yes. Would you agree?
Most definitely.
You know, so, but whatever, I truly believe he got what he wanted. And here that contract is signed, sealed, and delivered. And I think that's why he stopped talking. Here, I don't know. I see Beyonce. I'm just looking at it as a queen. Here is someone that says it's over. It's been grueling. It's been exhausting. But I don't think that she's warmed up to Rymir.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't, because this is what I see. And this is what I see. Her back is turned.
Yes.
As if somebody's saying, this is exhausting. But you have to understand, this is a woman that was raised with her mother and father. How blessed. And there are a lot of people like me. I wasn't raised with my mother and father. You was raised with your mother and father. I wasn't. And so when they broke up, they were old. They were older. So you don't know what life was without your mother and father being together, right? Until she was a grown woman, probably 18, 19. You can handle, you're grown at that age. What do you think? You know, so, or you in your 20s or whatever. So he never had a father, his father. He had a stepdad, but he didn't have a dad. And I think that somehow I'm just seeing it as Beyonce as not glad that it's over, relieved that it's over, but not feeling him.
You said Beyonce might have something to do with this.
Yeah, she, of course, because as a woman, I would definitely be all up in there. But if it was me, my husband would have went claim a long time ago, because I don't believe in neglecting children. And if that is your child, we have the means, and I don't want to be cursed by the Almighty because of my selfishness. I would be afraid. There are just some things that just cross the line in humanity. And it's no way that if somebody said that I'm their mom, and for whatever reason I don't remember, I don't have a problem getting a DNA test just for your peace. For your peace. And if you turn out to be my child, well, I have a choice to say I'm not fit to be your mother.
That's true.
I don't have it in me. I don't know you. And unfortunately, don't hate yourself. Don't hate me. I don't want to be. I don't want children. And that's how I would feel. I would be honest.
Yeah.
You know, if you want money, I don't have any to give you. You know, I don't, but I can take you to dinner. We could go to a swanky restaurant, and we could, what you smiling at?
A swanky restaurant.
A swanky restaurant. I could do that, but I can't do anything for you. I have no money to give you, sweetie. But I can take you out to dinner, and other than that, this is where we end. If I didn't want it.
Right.
But I don't know if I don't even know how you become friends with someone that's grown.
That's true.
You already raised. I guess at the least we could be friends.
Yeah.
But don't call me mom. But we could be friends. I could be a friend in your life, a motherly friend.
Okay.
A motherly friend. But I don't want you to say, this is my mom. When you introduce me, just introduce me as Miss Crone or Lady Crone. Don't introduce me.
Fair enough.
That's the things I would ask. I don't know. But anyway, here I see, I see the king and the queen. I see that this was a big thing in their marriage. This was something big, Rymir, because I definitely see the queen of cups and I see the king of swords. So this was a mental battle. This was very heavy, very metally inside of this, in spite of all the rumors that's going on that they saying that Beyonce may be pregnant. I don't know if that's true or false, but that's the rumor out there. They saying that she's thick, and she is a little thick. She is. They saying she's not doing a whole lot of, she's dancing, but she's sitting down. She has a lot of other things. It could be. If she's pregnant, I wish them the best. But I tell you one thing, they got this cleared up. And Rymir is satisfied with whatever he has. And whatever that is, that was the acknowledgement. But does that mean off the show, can he tell people, yeah, that's my dad? Or he just can't come live?
I'm not sure that's a good question. Wasn't specified.
Well, if I'm like, yeah, he's my dad, I can't say no more than that. I believe he's my dad. And we're going to leave it at that.
Yeah, I believe.
I believe now he's my dad. That's all I got. Whatever. I'm not allowed to talk about it. I believe.
Yeah.
Because that believe means that's your opinion. That ain't a fact.
Yeah. Because
whenever you say believe, when I grew up, if you believe, if you believe Jesus as your Lord and Savior, that to me, if I believe that meant permanent. That meant absolutely, but that's not what believe in. And remember, in the word believe is the word lie. Okay. So when you look at belief, that's just something you believe in. It doesn't have to be true at all. It's just what you choose to believe. A belief doesn't make it a fact. It's just your belief in something. You're
Yes.
operating in faith. Something you can't see, something you can't feel, but you're believing in it anyway, even though it's not valid. It's just what you believe. And he can say, I believe he's my dad at this point.
Yes.
And that's all I'm able to say about that.
Mhm.
And they can't get him for anything
Nope.
because he said, everything that I said, I stand on.
Mhm.
That's truth right there.
Yep.
Because you've been saying, I'm not saying this man is my father. I'm just saying there's no other way. My mom slept with two men. The one wasn't. This is, look, and there it is.
Mhm.
But I tell you, I will give Jay-Z credit for this
Okay.
and Beyonce, but mainly Jay-Z, that he does take care of his own once
That's true.
even if it's to keep their mouths shut with wire. He
That's
takes
true.
care of them. And you know what? I'm not mad at that.
No.
I'm not mad at that at all.
No.
You know.
Mhm.
So let's see. Over his head, this has been a struggle for Rymir because another fire. This has been a struggle, but he's at peace. He's been wounded psychologically. He's been battling. And for the first time, he can sit now and be at peace. This is what I see. What he stand on is that he had to make an offer. He was given an offer that he couldn't refuse, you know, an offer. He was offered. He was sitting there just at his wit ends, and the offer came, and he didn't refuse it.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't refuse the golden cup.
Mm-mm.
He got the golden cup. And here you can see where he has fought a good fight, a good fight of faith. And even him saying himself, I'll take the humiliation. If
Yep.
at the end of the day, you're not my dad, you gave me peace.
Yes.
And,
exactly.
and he handled it very, very. So I have no anger, no anything towards Rymir. As far as I think this is a good day. This is a day of judgment. This is a day that it was judged
Yeah, it was.
and dealt with, and now they can put it behind them. I think with that big old cross standing there in red, it's saying it's a sign of passion and it's a sign of peace, that we came to the middle of the road and they came to a place where they both can deal with. And as I said, even though everybody said Rymir wanted validation,
He did.
he wanted that. And do you blame him?
No, not at all.
Here's the lovers. Then I say that there would be some peace in their relationship.
Judgment followed by
And
love.
judgment followed by love. So you see, there is peace. He got what he wanted. It's in his favor. Believe me, with the judgment and now this love card, and this is the bottom at the end and at the top. Let's start here. All the dark, muddy waters and everything has been cleared up for Rymir. There's always going to be something, but overall, he dealt with it. He dealt with the dark side. He dealt with it all. He dealt with everything. This man has been out there, I know, talking about this. I don't know.
Over a decade.
But when I heard about it,
Oh, okay.
I mean, I've been hearing about Rymir ever since I've been down here. Like one voice crying in the wilderness. And it just got bigger and bigger
It did.
and bigger and bigger. And finally, he got some rest. Is that blinking?
Oh, forgot to plug the battery back in.
So does that mean it didn't record us?
Oh, no, it did. Camera just needs to be charged.
You can cut this, right?
Maybe.
Okay. And you was looking right at it and didn't even notice it. Slide it over. Okay, that's perfect. No, a little bit more. A little bit more. That's perfect. That's perfect. I can deal. I'm out the pitch. No, that ain't good. Yeah. A little bit more. A little bit more. Okay, we'll leave it like that. Okay. You ain't got much spot. I don't know how you gonna fit. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So start.
Yeah, I'm slightly a little bit out of frame, but we cool.
You all right? All right. So with that being said, so let's see the outcome of this.
Oh, okay.
I think that he's like got what he wanted. This is the page of sword. I think he's got peace. I think he was really troubled. I think this has worn him out. And I think finally this air sign, this airy man, this airy young man is finally, I mean, you see the birds are chirping over top, you know, you see the clouds are subsiding, you see that peace was made, you know, and I think that he's gotten what he wanted. I really do. Give me a card over there. I think he got what he wanted. I really do. I really do. I think that it worked in his favor for whatever he agreed to, whatever he wanted. I think he got it. It's not gonna be 100, but it's enough.
Yes.
That he agreed. And the thing is, he just disappeared. And when he disappeared, I never in a million years thought that it would be a settlement. But the cards were saying it.
Yep, JC was going to come out victorious.
And I was like, I don't even know how.
Exactly.
How? Like,
is he gonna tamper
but
with
I
the
knew
DNA?
we knew it was saying something. And all the readings kept saying that.
Yes.
That everything it was what is that? The six
of wands.
The 6 of wands where he's on the horse. Don't make me pick what I don't want. Well, there's 2 cards for that.
Oh, okay.
I'll take it and read them.
All right. This is slippery.
That's 1.
Okay. Oh, I like that.
That's 2.
Okay, like that. Yep.
And I'm going to pick 1 for me. So first of all, what we have here, good vibes.
Yes.
Good vibes. Good vibes. As far as you can't see it, but it says good vibes. So this is good vibes, feelings good. This is a good thing. This is all good. That's what I felt. Here it says baby. So all of that with him being his son,
yes,
all of that is cleared up. And the bottom line is, I don't know where I'm gonna, right here is where I'm. And the card that I picked,
ooh,
you like that?
I do.
The Fool, innocent. He was proven innocent, that it was his dad. According to the cards, it says the Fool. The Fool is one that is very wise but innocent in the whole thing. So it says this person was innocent, educated, fearless, tactless, blunt, been on a journey to venture out. Rymir did it all.
He did.
All of it, just for this glorious, momentous occasion where he realizes, I am the baby. Even though I'm a grown man, I am the baby, the bloodline of Sean Carter. And it's good vibes. And I think that they got a chance to really work it out, either through their lawyers or whatever. But I don't think that I'm going to make a deal with you and not talk to you.
Fair enough. You're right.
You know, and whatever he gave him was enough. And I'm so glad that 50 didn't have to get involved in all of this. So this is all good news. This is all talking. So the card says good vibes, baby, and the Fool. No longer he got what he wanted. And the Fool is always set out there to win or to lose.
Yes.
And in this case, he won with all of his tactics through his journey. And not only did he win, his mother won by saying, I never lied to you, son. Jay-Z is your father. And we can leave with that and we can rest with that now. Because Rymir has rest with it. And if Rymir hasn't rest with it, then we wouldn't. But I am at peace with it. Now, Rymir, I shouldn't hear from you anymore.
Exactly.
Go and enjoy your life.
Please.
And with that being said, did you like that reading?
Yes, I enjoyed it very much. It matched the exact vibes that, you know, he was saying, you know, I was feeling that you said he was feeling like it was going to be good. He just wouldn't settle if it just wasn't in his favor.
He didn't. This has been a journey. That's a decade and probably over that.
Yes.
Who knows how long his mother was fighting for the case when she was alive. So,
I mean, she told him when he was 8 years old that Jay-Z was his dad.
And this is when the fight has begun. So his mother died during all of this. So it couldn't have happened to a better person.
Yes.
I am so happy for Rymir. And I do hope that he got a good settlement out of this. I do, because it is about money. Your father is a billionaire. He's a billionaire. You can live comfortable now. That's your inheritance. You got your inheritance. And God bless all those that didn't have their inheritance. I never got my inheritance. But God bless those that does, and God bless those that don't, that life will find a way of giving it to you. And with that being said, we hope you enjoyed it.
Yes.
If you like this video, please play it forward.
Yes.
If you haven't gave us a thumbs up, please, please, please help us. Help us. Give us that thumbs up. We really, really need it, you know. I used to feel so embarrassed for begging for them, but now that I understand how important they are, because the thumbs up let us know you like the information.
That's
you
true.
telling us where to go. The algorithm is picking it up. And not only that, it makes us grow. But for me, I just want that plaque. I ain't never lie. I would like to have that, but I can't get there without you. And
Yes.
from where I'm sitting, 100,000, that's like, woo, woo. That's how I feel. What about you? It
Yes,
seems so
most
lofty, but they wouldn't have made it 100 if they didn't think it was obtainable.
That's true.
So with that being said, please give us a thumbs up. And if you have a comment, please, I answer them. I really do.
She do.
And I mean, even if it's just to say thank you for your comment, you know. And with my sunflowers in the heart, the green is for baby crone and
Yes.
the yellow is for me. Just to say, we said thank you, and that your comment was acknowledged.
Yes.
All right. So with that being said, we hope you enjoyed it. Please give us a thumbs up. Please play us forward if you can. Also, if you haven't subscribed and you want to be a part of the sunflowers and spread that good old sun all over the earth and put your seed out in the earth and saying, hey, this is the life. This is it. This is what's going on. If you want to be a part of that, please subscribe.
Yes.
And with that, you know what we say.
Sunflowers.